my Wiki project presentation. So as you can see, the URL actually shows you the landing page of the application. I refresh it again. It's running from my local host. Now this is the index page. That's the home page. You click on this index button. It actually shows you the home page, which actually lists out all the wikis, the available wikis for my application. It doesn't only list it out, but it provides them as a link where you can click on either of them, and then you go back to see the full details of the wiki. So if I click either of them, I can see the details of that particular wiki. Right now, so yeah, that is the index page, and then the links that are provided in the index page. Now the next option is other ways that I can actually access a wiki. Via the URL of my address bar, I could actually input the name of a particular wiki that I want to access. If that wiki exists, then the markdown of that wiki is displayed for me, and also provide the option for me to edit that wiki. I could search another wiki, say there is a wiki called Git. It also displays that for me. What if I try to check for a wiki that doesn't exist? So it displays an error message that actually tells me that that wiki doesn't exist. All right, now the next option is for me to actually create a wiki. So what if I want to create a new wiki, right? In this case, what I'll do is basically input the name of the wiki. In this case, I want to create a wiki with the title Nigeria. And so I already have the content ready. I specify the appropriate markdowns element for them. And so I click on save. So it successfully saved the Nigerian wiki entry for me with the appropriately formatting the markdowns for me. Right, so that is how to basically create a new wiki page. What happens if I want to create a new wiki page that already exists? We already know that I have a wiki with the title HTML, and let's say I just add some random contents to it. All right, and I try to save that wiki. What happens is that it tells me that the specified title already exists, so I cannot create a wiki with the title that already exists, right? And well, of course, we already see that if the title doesn't exist, it allows me to create that new page. Okay, now the next option is actually searching for a wiki using the text field, the search text field. So if a wiki exists, I could actually type the name of the wiki in the search field, and then it displays the content of the wiki for me. I could do that again for another kind of wiki, and it displays the content for me. What if the wiki that I'm searching for doesn't exist? In this case, home, it tells me that there are no matches for that wiki. What if there's no exact match, but the substring of the search item actually matches with what I'm looking for? In this case, if I type M, it shows me all the wikis that have M in the title. So in this case, HTML and Markdown. So I could click on either of them to see the details, right? I could go back to home. Let me search for M again. I still click on HTML. I'm able to see the details of it. So that's for search. Now, if it doesn't exist, it just displays the appropriate error message for me. I also have a feature for editing a wiki. So I could pick up on either of the wiki to say I want to edit. In this case, I want to add more features to HTML. So I could add the appropriate markups. Say I want to italicize it, italicize. Right, and then I save, right? So the HTML wiki has been edited, and I'm able to add a text to it that is italicized with the appropriate markup. What if I want to edit a wiki? What I've implemented a special feature where you cannot change the title of the wiki. So for example, the title of this wiki is HTML. So when I'm editing it, it does not allow me to change the title. Right, so what do? If I click on save, it tells me that title, you cannot edit the title of a wiki. So if I want to change the title, I would have to create a new wiki for that. Now finally, I have a random page where a link, where if I click the link, it basically shows the details of random wikis, as many times as you click on it. Now finally, I also want to show you how the markups are translated. So in this case, for example, I take Nigeria for example, the Nigerian encyclopedic entry, for example. If you look at the markdown, you see that we have the appropriate markups there, double hash, we have hyphens showing as list items, we have double asterisks showing as emboldened. So once you save that, you were able to see that it's properly displayed and formatted for users to see. All right, thank you. That's the end of my presentation.